Welcome to Raw Perfect classes. In this video, I will discuss about physics, chapter units and measurements, class +1 non-medical. First topic, physical quantities. Physical quantity means all those quantities which can be defined and measured directly or indirectly. That is known as physical quantities like length, time, mass, force, etc. Physical quantities further divided into two parts. First part, fundamental quantities. Fundamental quantities. Second part, derived quantities. What is fundamental quantities? Those physical quantities which are independent, of other physical quantities are called fundamental quantities or base quantities. These are 7 fundamental or base quantities. How many? 7. These are mass, length, time, temperature, luminous intensity, electric current, and amount of substance. These are 7 fundamental quantities or base quantities. And on the other side, derived quantities are those quantities which can be derived from fundamental quantities are called derived quantities, means dependent on other physical quantities like fundamental quantities. Example, velocity, acceleration, and linear momentum, etc. These are derived quantities. Now next topic is physical units. To measure a physical quantity, a standard is needed, which is called unit. Standard is needed, and that standard is known as unit of that physical quantity. The result of a measurement of physical quantity is expressed by a number. accompanied by a unit. Physical quantity will be found by multiplication of magnitude and unit. Magnitude multiply unit. When we multiply magnitude by a unit, that is known as physical quantity. Physical quantity represented by Q, magnitude represented by N, and unit represented by small u. And N is a numerical value. And U is a unit. Thus, while expressing definite amount of physical quantity as unit changes, magnitude will also change. Unit changes, then magnitude also changes. These points you should keep in mind. But product and U will remain same. Or you can say NU equal to constant, or you can say N1 U1 that is equal to N2 U2 constant. N proportionate 1 by U. It shows that smaller the unit of physical quantity, larger will be magnitude. Smaller the unit of physical quantity and larger the magnitude and vice versa. The physical unit can be classified further two parts. Physical unit divided further in two ways. First is fundamental units. Second one is derived units. Fundamental units also called base units. Base units. Derived units in fundamental units, the unit of fundamental quantities or base quantities are length, mass, time are called fundamental units or base units. In derived units, the units of measurement of all other physical quantities which can be obtained from fundamental units are called derived units. That is, for example, if you want to find speed, that will be equal to distance over time, or you can say m over s, that should be equal to m s power minus 1. In SI system, in SI system, there are 7 base units. 7 base units and 2 supplementary units. Now I am going to discuss 7 base units. Base quantities, SI unit, symbol, first is length. Length's standard SI unit is meter. Symbol will be used small m, and the meter is the length of the path which is traveled by light in vacuum during a time interval, and that time interval is 1 by 299,792,458 of a second. Now second base quantity is mass. Mass SI unit is kilogram. Symbol will be used kg, and the kilogram is equal to mass of international prototype of kilogram, a platinum iridium alloy cylinder which kept at International Bureau of Weights and Measures at Sèvres near Paris, France. Third one is time. Time SI unit is second, and symbol will be small s. And the second is duration of 9192,631,770 periods of the radiations corresponding to transitions between two hyperfine levels of ground state of cesium 133 atoms. Now fourth base quantity is electric current. SI unit is ampere, and symbol will be capital A. The ampere is that constant current which, if maintained in two straight parallel conductors of infinite length, of negligible circular cross section, and which placed 1 meter apart in vacuum, and which would produce a force between these conductors equal to 2 multiply 10 raised to power minus 7 Nm of length. Next is thermodynamic temperature. SI unit is Kelvin. Capital K is symbol. The Kelvin is the fraction 1 by 273.16 of the thermodynamic temperature of the triple point of water. Next is amount of substance. SI unit is mole and symbol will be MOL in small letters. The mole is the amount of substance of a system which include as many elementary entities as their atoms in 0.012 kg of carbon 12. And seventh base quantity is luminous intensity. SI unit is candela and represents by CD symbol. The candela is a luminous intensity in a given direction of a source which emits monochromatic radiations of frequency 540 multiplied 10 raised to power 12 hertz that has a radiant intensity in that direction of 1 by 683 watt per stadian per radian. Now next is two supplementary quantities and their SI units. First is plane angle and SI unit is used for it, radian, and symbol will be RAD. And 1 radian is the angle subtended at the center of a circle. This is theta, d theta, and this is a d s and this is r. 1 radian is the angle. 1 radian is the angle subtended at the center of a circle by an arc equal in length to the radius of the circle, and that is d theta is equal to ds over r. And the second supplementary and quantity is solid angle. SI unit is ST radian and represented by small sr. This is O, this is R, and this is d omega and this part is dA and in this figure we can say 1 STE radian. ST radian is the solid angle which subtended at the center of a sphere by that surface of the sphere which is equal in area to the square of radius of the sphere, that is d omega is equal to dA cos theta over r square. This is solid angle. Now rules for writing SI units. First rule is small letters are used. Small letters are used for symbols of units. Second, symbols are not followed by a full stop. Third, the initial letter of a symbol is capital only when the unit is named after a scientist, And fourth, the full name of a unit always begun with a small letter, even if it has been named after a scientist. Last rule, symbols do not take plural form. Now I am going to discuss question. How many centimeters are in 1.23 multiplied 10 raised to power minus 6 kilometer? First of all, you have to know that 1 kilometer, that is equal to 1000 meter, when 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So to find centimeter, in 1.23 multiply 10 raised to power minus 6 kilometer, we will 1.23 multiply 10 raised to power minus 6. First 1 kilometer change into meter, 1000 meter, and then meter change into centimeter, and after that 1.23 multiply 10 raised to power minus 6. 1000 multiplied by 100, that should be equal to 1 lakh centimeter. Now when we multiply 1.23 multiply 1 over 100,000 and 1 lakh, these 5 zeros cut with these 5 zeros, and remainder 1.23 over 10. After removing this dot, we will write here 2 zeros, and now 1 2 3. After 3 digit, we 1 2 3, we will put here decimal, and this is a answer of question 0.123. Now question number 2. Convert the following measurements into meter. First question is 280 centimeter. Second is 56,100 millimeter, and third one is 3.7 kilometer. Now I am going to solve first point. 280 centimeter. You know very well, we have to convert meter. 100 centimeter, that is equal to 1 meter. So 280 centimeter, that should be equal to 1 over 100 multiply 280 centimeter, and after solving it, 2.8 meter. And second question, 56,100 mm. You should be known that 1 mm is equal to 0.001 meter. So 56,100 mm, 0.001 multiply 56,100, 20 cut with these two zeros, and 561 over 10, and it will be equal to 5.61 sorry 56.1 meter. And third question, 3.7 kilometer. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. 3.7 kilometer, that should be equal to 1000 multiply 3.7, and this 0 cut with this 0, 3700 meter. Now next topic will be order of magnitude. What is order of magnitude? If we express magnitude of any physical quantity to its nearest power of 10, nearest power of 10, then it is called order of magnitude of that quantity. For example, a measurement is expressed as then 10 raised to power n. Then n is order of magnitude. For example, we have given question to find the order of magnitude. The following rule is used. The quantity less than equal to square root 10, that is equal to 3.16, is written as 10 raised to power 0, while the quantity between square root 10 and 10 is written as 10 raised to power 1. Example 0.0025, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 2.5 multiplied 10 raised to power -5 equal to 10 raised to power -5, because 2.5 is less than 10 square root 10, and on the other case 35,000, it should be equal to 3.5 multiplied 10 raised to power 10 raised to power 4. Here 10 raised to power 1 multiplied 10 raised to power 4, and 10 raised to power 5, because 3.5 is greater than root 10, so that's why we will take here plus 4, positive 4 in power. Now I am going to discuss next topic, significant figures, and this topic is most important because it is also in it also come in chemistry. Significant figure means the number of digit in given value or a measurement which is necessary to decide accuracy or precision of measurement are called significant figure or significant digit, and these numbers are sufficient to convey accurate information, and the digit which are known reliably plus first uncertain digit are known as significant digit or significant figure. For example, when a measured distance is reported to be, when a measured distance is reported to be 374.5 meter, it has 4 significant figures: 3 4 3 7 4 5. The figures 3 7 4 are certain and reliable, while digit 5 is uncertain, means 37.74.5. Before this decimal point, these digits are certain, and after this decimal, this digit is uncertain. Now next, there are some rules which we should be follow for when we determine number of significant figures. First rule, rule number 1. All non zero digits are significant. Means we have given x is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. How many significant figure? That is equal to 4, because all these digits are non-zero. So that's why these are all non-zero digits are significant. Rule number 2. All zeros between two non-zero digits are significant. Means x is equal to 1007. 1 and 7 are non-zero digits, and in between two zeros given. So significant figure will be all these figures 1, 2, 3, 4. Rule number 3. If number is less than 1, the zeros on the right of decimal point and to the left of first non-zero digit are not significant. Example 0.005704. If number is less than 1, this number is less than 1, the zeros on the right side, the zeros on the right side of this decimal point, these zeros, and to the left of first, this is the first non-zero digit, its left side, are not significant. So that's why significant figure only 4. Now next, rule number 4. In a number without a decimal point, without decimal point, the terminal or you can say trailing zeros are not significant. Means you have given x is equal to 3210. Means after non-zeros digits, if any zero digit is given, that will not be considered significant. So that's why significant figure will be 3, these numbers. And next, rule number 5. The trailing zeros in a number with decimal point are significant, means x is equal to given 3.500. After decimal point or after non-zero digit, if any zeros given, then we consider significant. So that's why significant figure will be equal to 4. 1 2 3 4. Now next, rule number 6. The multiplying or dividing factors which are neither rounded numbers nor numbers representing measured values are exact. They have infinite number of significant digits as per condition. Example, in radius r is equal to d over 2. D is diameter. If we want to find out circumference, s is equal to 2 pi r, and in this case the factors 2 is an exact number. It can be written as 2.0, 2.00, 2.000, etc. are required. Now next is rule number 7. The number of significant figures does not depend on the system of units. So 16.4 centimeter is equal to 0.16 meter, and 0.00016 kilometer. and all have three significant figures. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. These will be cut. 1, 2, 3. Now, question number 3. Write down the number of significant figures in the following. First, 0.072. How many significant figure? That will be 1, 2. Second question, 12.00. Significant figure is 5. 0.060. These will be cut, and here will be 2. 3.08 multiply 10 raised to power 11. Here how many significant figure? 1, 2, 3. In case 1.2340, 5, 0.04, this will be cut, and only 1. In 7th, 5000. Here only 1 is 5 is a significant figure, so that's why answer is 1. Now next topic is rounding off. The result of computations with approximate numbers which contain more than one uncertain digit should be rounded off. While rounding off measurements, we use following rules by convention. First rule is, if digit to be dropped is less than 5, then preceding digit is left unchanged. First rule, given number is x is equal to 7.82, and you can see here unit digit is less than 5, so 7.8 will be is a round off. X is equal to 6.87, and this 7 is greater than 5, so round off will be 6.9, and when unit digit number is greater than 5, then we will be add 1 in previous number which is greater than 5. You can say tens digit number. Third rule, x is equal to 16.351, and its round off will be 16.4, because 51 is greater than 50. And fourth, x is equal to 3.250, and here rounding figure will be 3.2, because if digit to be dropped 5 or 5 followed by 0, 5 or 5 followed by 0, then it should be remain preceding digits is raised by preceding digit is left unchanged even it is even. Next rule, x is equal to 3.750. In this case, if digit to be dropped 5 or 5 followed by 0, and then preceding digit is raised by 1 if it is odd. It is even, so that's why it will be no change. And this figure is odd, so that's why it will be change. Now next topic is rules of arithmetical operators with significant figures. First rule is addition and subtraction. For example, you have given 2.1 meter plus 1.78 meter plus 2.046 meter, and answer will be, you can see 2.100, 1.780, 2.046, 6, 12, 8, 9, 3025. We have output is 5.926, and round figure will be 5.9. And the second example, 12.587 minus 12.5, 12.587 minus 12.500, 000, and answer will be, its round figure 0.1 meter. Now next, multiplication and division. For example, you have given 3.1557, we have given 75.5 multiply 125.2 multiply 0.51. When we multiply 75 multiply 125 to 0, 1, 15, 5, 25 plus 2, 27, 35 plus 2, 37, 10, 1, 5, 1. Then take the 3 times x, 5, 5, 7, 0, 6, 12, 8, 9, 14, 15, 4, 5, 9 plus 5, 14, 8 or 1, 9. Now multiply next value, that is 51. 0, 6, 2, 5, 4, 9. Then multiply 0, 30, 13, 1, 25 plus 1, 26, 22, 47, and equal to 0, 6, 2, 8, 0, 11, 12, 8, 4, 4, 8, 2, 0, 8, 2, 6. Now check how many digits after decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put here decimal symbol, and approximate it will be, if we will round figure, 4800 approximate. Round off up to two significant figures, up to two significant figures. Now 2.13 multiply 24.78 divide by 458.2. Now 2.13 multiply to 4.78, 458.2, point 100, point raise 100, and point raise multiplied 10. Now 2478 multiplied 213, 28, 24, 23, 12 plus 2, 14, 3 to 6, 1, 7, 8, 7, 4, 2, 8, 16, 15, 4 to the 8 or 9, and 4, 4, 11, 11 plus 6, 17, 18, 8 or 4, 12 plus 5, 17, 11 plus 1, 12, and 5, 5, 2, 7, 8, 1, 4, 0, divide by 4, 5, 8, 2, 4 times zeros. This 0 cut with this 0, and after dividing you will find out 0.115193, and its approximate answer will be 0, that should be equal to 115, and it will be taken three significant figures. You can see here. If you want to division, you can divide by yourself, 527814, and then it will be go on first 1, 3 or 6, 3 or now next topic is rules for determining uncertainty in the results of arithmetical calculations. Rules for determining uncertainty in the results of arithmetic calculations. It also has 4 rules. First, according to rule number 1, suppose we use a meter scale to measure length and width of a thin rectangular sheets, and length is given 15.4 centimeter and width is given 10.2 centimeter, and we will write length. Each measurement has 3 significant figure and a precision up to first place of decimal. So 15.4 in between plus or minus 0.1 centimeter. when we solve it, 15.4 plus minus 0.1 over 15.4 multiply 100, and you will get 15 point centimeter plus minus, when we divide it, it will be 0.6%. And in case of width, 10.2 centimeter plus minus 0.1 centimeter, and 10.2 plus minus 0.1 over 10.2 multiply 100, and after that 10.2 centimeter plus minus 1%. Thus area of the product, that is area of thin sheet, is area of thin sheet is 15.4 multiply 10.2 plus minus 0.6 plus 1.0 centimeter square. 107.08 centimeter square plus minus 1.6 centimeter square, or you can say here right percentage, and 107.08 centimeter square plus minus 1.6 point over 1000 multiply 157.08, and the answer will be 157.08 plus minus 2.51 centimeter square. This is given or as per rule, it will be 3 point, approximate, when we take values 107 plus minus 3 centimeter square. Rule number 2. If a set of experiment data is specified to n significant figures, then a result obtained by combining data will also be valid to n significant number. For example, x is equal to 13.7 meter and y is equal to 8.08 meter, and both have three significant figures, x minus y, 13.7 minus 8.08. We will find 5.62 meter, and x minus y approximate 5.6 centimeter when we multiply by 100. And rule number 3. The relevant error of a value of number specified to n significant figures that depend not only on the n but also on the number itself. For example, m1 is given 1.04 plus minus 0.01 kg. m2 is given 9.24 plus minus 0.01 kg, and relative error in 1.04 kg is plus minus 0.01 over 1.04 multiply 100, that should be equal to plus minus 1%. Similarly, in 9.24 kg is plus minus 0.01 over 9.24 multiply 100, that should be equal to plus minus 0.1%. So relative errors depends on the number itself. And rule number 4, in a multi-step computation, the intermediate result should be calculated to one or more significant in every measurement than number of digits in the least precise measurement. And example, x is equal to 9.58. It has significant figures, that is equal to 3. Now reciprocal, x change into 1 by x, that means now 1 by x is equal to 1 by 9.58, and when we divide 0.1044, rounded off to 4 digits, 1 2 3 4, significant figure will be equal to 4, and 0.1044, when we remove digits decimal point, then it should be equal to when we again its reciprocal 1.01044, and that is equal to 9.58, rounded off to 3 digits. Thus we can say retaining one or more extra digits in intermediate steps of complex calculation, it would avoid the additional errors in the process of rounding of the numbers. Now I am going to solve one question. The length width, we have given length 12.13 plus minus 0.02 centimeter, and width is given 8.16 plus minus 0.01 centimeter, and height is given 3.46 plus minus 0.01 centimeter. We have to determine percentage error in the volume of block. So volume of block, that should be equal to V is equal to length into width into height, and the percentage error in the volume is given by delta V over V multiply 100, delta length over length plus delta width over width plus delta height over height, and all multiply by 100. Delta L will 0.02 over 12.13 plus 0.01 over 8.16 plus 0.01 over 3.46, and when we solve 200 over 1213 plus 100 over 816 plus 100 over 346, and when we solved it 0.1649 plus 0.1225 plus 0.2890, when we add all these values we find 0.58 approximate, rounded off to significant figures. Thank you. If you like this video, please like and share my channel with your friends so that I will